focused. She's ready to prove she's the most dominant force in the women's division. Next.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing from Rio Grande Valley, Texas, Raquel Gonzalez.
What a showdown this is going to be. Wait, this might turn into a human demolition derby when it's all said and done.
I think the whole world has wanted to see these two collide for weeks now, and finally we are getting it tonight at NXT Halloween Havoc.
And Gonzalez quickly showing dominance. And are you surprised, Wade, Gonzalez was the pick of Beth Phoenix?
That was indeed. I mean, both ladies incredible athletes in this match. It has to be said, though, that when it comes to NXT, the proven quantity, the acid test is the nightmare Rhea Ripley. I'm backing Ripley.
This, of course, power versus power, and Beth, we cannot forget for Rhea Ripley, the driving force behind this matchup. She was the driving force behind the women's division, representing the brand at WrestleMania as champion.
Yeah, Rhea Ripley spectacular, redefined herself, redefined a woman's wrestler here in NXT, but she has never been quite as physical with anybody as with Raquel Gonzalez. I mean, nobody has tossed around Rhea Ripley like Gonzalez.
Well, no doubt it's all about the championship to get back around the waist of Rhea Ripley, but for both these women, it's really about dominance. Who's better? Who's the baddest? And I can't imagine, Wade, that both these women have faced others that are equal in strength and size.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. They are both out of their element right now, used to taking on much smaller athletes. Both ladies, regardless of how they've come into this match with their confidence and their bluster. Beautiful headbutt there. Regardless of their confidence and their bluster, they are nervous about taking someone on who matches them in power and strength.
And Beth, of course, Raquel Gonzalez on the side of Dakota Kai. I mean, really a collision course. It has been destined for quite some time.
Yeah, I know I'm strong. I know I'm strong. This is about to get explosive. Dakota Kai is watching closely, I'm sure. And a thorn in the side of Rhea Ripley.
Oh! And now this is turning in to the start of a slugfest here at NXT Halloween Havoc.
Make no mistake, those slaps were capable of breaking jaws, and now it is really breaking down.
Oh, swinging a miss, and now Ripley going to the body. Now going up way to the jaw, and look at Ripley connecting with a kick.
Two heavyweight boxers slugging away in there. This is epic.
And Raquel Gonzalez shutting down the offense of Rhea Ripley. Well, Beth, I come back to you. I mean, you've competed against others whom you thought maybe weren't as dominant as you.
I've been in there with Nia Jax. You know, I've been in there with Tamina, this caliber of woman. And I'll tell you, it is something else when that ego gets involved. Who is the dominant big woman in this competition?
Oh, Ripley looks almost shocked right now that these clotheslines aren't dropping Gonzalez.
Well, Gonzalez has never been hit like that in her life, but somehow staying on her feet. And once again, off her feet. Rhea Ripley, the power and strength of this lady is unreal.
Well, how about the power and the strength of Raquel Gonzalez on display in this matchup? Another miss. And look at now Ripley picking up speed and hits a drop kick. And that's Ripley showing some of her natural athleticism.
Two statuesque athletes here and right in front of our desk.
Combination of power and acrobatic movement.
Absolutely, and speaking of which,
wow.
Oh my!
Caught
Ripley
in mid-air.
just got caught, and now gets planted. Oh! Rhea Ripley, can she prove her dominance in this match? NXT Halloween Havoc continuing, and it has been nothing but domination by Raquel Gonzalez in this match.
I still cannot get over the fact that she plucked a diving Rhea Ripley out of the air and powerbombed her against our security guard here. That was insanity personified, and now look at this tortuous hold she is holding the Nightmare in.
Nothing but power versus power in this matchup again. Rhea Ripley trying to surprise Gonzalez into a pin and a kick out. Is Gonzalez able to kick out and then answers right back with a clubbing clothesline. Is that enough to put Ripley down? Center of the ring, and Ripley kicking out at 2.
Well, this is really the first big test that she has had here in NXT in singles competition. It has to be said, she's passed that with flying colors and some. There is a new threat in the women's division here.
And that, of course, being Raquel Gonzalez, as you were mentioning. And Beth, I mean, are you surprised, as you talked about Raquel Gonzalez being able to step up? I mean, I don't think it surprised you at all tonight.
No, Vic, I'm not surprised at all. I've seen the evolution of Raquel Gonzalez, the shape she's gotten herself into, how she's...
Clothesline into the cover for Gonzalez. Isn't enough, and again, Ripley continues to fight.
How she's honed in her offense and figured out how to use her size and power to her advantage. I don't think Ripley was quite prepared for what Gonzalez is bringing to the table tonight.
Well, what a clothesline from Gonzalez, dropping Ripley as the NXT Universe trying to rally behind Rhea Ripley in this matchup.
Well, just look how fresh Raquel Gonzalez looked.
Oh!
Or should I say look?
Might not look fresh after that backdrop. And now Ripley, again, you take a look at both these women, Beth. I don't think either have been really tested like this against someone as strong and powerful as a more comparable opponent.
Well, we've felt the energy in the ring, the tension as these two have faced off week after week. We knew it would be explosive.
Ripley ducking the clothesline, answering back. Nice takedown of Gonzalez.
The pendulum swinging here in favor of Rhea Ripley, but how much has been taken out of her already?
Basement drop kick connects, and now, after a little bit of hesitation, into the cover, crawls, hooks the leg, and Gonzalez kicks out again at 2, but you know, you take a look at Rhea Ripley right now, Wade, for a moment. I mean, you see her grabbing her lower back.
Yeah, the grimace on her face. There is a lot taken out of Rhea Ripley. We know all about the bounce back ability of Rhea Ripley, but she has never been tested like this before.
Well, now it's Ripley focusing on the back of Raquel Gonzalez. A strategy, do you like it, Beth?
Absolutely. You know, Rhea Ripley, a lot of her offense involves picking up her opponent, power moves on her opponent. It's different when you're picking up an opponent that's bigger than you are, and Ripley is wearing the damage.
Well, speaking of power, can Ripley hoist up Gonzalez into this submission?
This inverted cloverleaf, we've seen this before, tapped out many superstars here in NXT, and yet another test here for Gonzalez.
And Ripley bending Raquel Gonzalez. Gonzalez trying to roll through, sitting down Ripley, covering a kick out. And right back into a right foot goes Ripley, down to the mat, and Gonzalez back in control. It's some more of that strength on display, just spinning and dropping Ripley. Gonzalez isn't enough, and yet again, Rhea Ripley able to kick out. And Ripley tonight showing the true heart of a champion.
Yeah, Ripley, of course. We know all about Ripley. For me, the story tonight so far has been about Gonzalez, the unproven quantity, and what she is showing in this matchup.
And still to come is the NXT Women's Championship matchup. It'll be spin the wheel, make the deal. This matchup right now, not about championship, more about pride. And it's Gonzalez trying to hoist up Rhea Ripley.
See Rhea Ripley here, balanced precariously, followed by Gonzalez. I never like this where you got two bigger athletes up there. This never ends well.
And right now, Gonzalez, I mean, Beth, this could be the end of Rhea Ripley.
This could be a crash and burn for Ripley, the former NXT Women's Champion. She's got to shift her weight here.
Well, Ripley doing her best to fight free, and now it's Ripley. Just, oh no.
Fighting up with those
Wait a minute.
headbutts. Oh my
Does Ripley
word.
have enough to deliver a riptide?
Oh.
Ripley trying her best. Gonzalez able to fight free.
That lower back of Rhea Ripley is hurt.
Gotta imagine what's firing through the back of Rhea Ripley is now Ripley. Slight hesitation, and again, both these women slugging it out.
It's got to be searing pain running up the back of Ripley, and Gonzalez continuing to stay on her.
Well, a little bit of separation now is Gonzalez charging back in, catching and tossing Ripley. This could be Gonzalez's moment. Biggest match of Gonzalez's career, and Ripley able to kick out.
Eyes rolling into the back of the head of Rhea Ripley, but somehow, some way, digging deep and finding enough to kick out there as we see this once again. somersaulting off the top rope into the center of the ring.
But
and
Beth,
again, Gonzalez impressive.
But Beth, your pick, Raquel Gonzalez, you see frustration starting to build. As Gonzalez trying to hoist up Rhea Ripley. What goes up, trying to go down. Nice counter, almost a head scissors. Again, that unbridled athleticism from Rhea Ripley.
Gonzalez going for that single arm powerbomb there, did not pay off. There's just too much in the tank.
Kick
Rhea
connects.
Ripley,
And
here we
Ripley
go.
now trying to hoist up the Riptide. Ripley connects into the cover. And Rhea Ripley proves her dominance.
Here is your winner, Rhea Ripley!
Beth Phoenix as a WWE Hall of Famer. What do you make of this clash we just witnessed?
It was everything we hoped it would be. Raquel Gonzalez certainly stepped up to the plate, but this one lives up to the height. Rhea Ripley dominates.